Welcome back to the Adventures of Smudges. I'm gonna take a quick break here and just do some companion conversations.
Bistana fotu peinana, ja and hafjans, kap ima lesu. Ute pata, kibano ay alay swerana.
What have you discovered?
Ak usu tondin manan jay liugen kavojandin. Swayway silbans in iswish, paman ik alkas jam, guidis intis iswares.
We must get to Tatooine.
Ni pate go faro wisandan sware kanidene, akja swaluda is.
Right, there's that one.
I assume you've settled in.
Rana parabora, nabalale, na, time, sudi amamenti mamani, abaka, miketa karka bo be papatasi, somuicho ritatasida. Ano jovicho, ajo pania Maria yoda, rokana kara reyam checheim, avadu kamya karechi. Amia, kasana, mam didarete tutujije, sudi antam panimbo, putovam, kanana babaji chokota.
I don't know anything about your homeworld or its people. What are they like?
Ayuda sa boss sa terita saja reda baberik elemo mula katang mateka. Amia kasana mam di darete tutujije sodi antam panimbo putovam kanana babaji chokota. Taraka vita sonone alpo si jameni timana davono ya bija katala bala dasta video prastuto se me satai.
You hunted down the entire crew over several nights. I bet those final logs were great. The furry thing, it's coming for us again.
Matato, eka garam anja gaji jagatom, smita sa timana data. Akayam, opakaya kimata, samajika basvaro da baharo chikichichi, kokasa otom nati. Eka biatinia adarita la bobeka jime, jimine karana kite jutoda mi mata, napakora, anuni sela.
Since you aren't flying around the galaxy on your own, I assume you lost that starship you captured?
Mudamate mukama Dios te viata hovena modavedimimai. Bilati dvara joveye kama sinsika jabania agidado gorebavare. Abijuta batis yang ki ambesi semparka karya grupo kashkaya.
Shriek is the most bloodthirsty Ewok probably in the entire universe.
You look cheerful today.
Nupita se te sonivare papaporini ati tamine abula para koi kapgate se baharata hata. Ya varse matima mutra banda mam kerele kera para kurise hata siya koi ochima mandi karkachi amita manani babakap kamino no desida anekamadachi.
Never let anyone tell you who you are or what you can be. We make our own destinies.
Kamachora, wichu somekia, kariagia, kionni mati sunkocheche. Motra pinda, tavetita makeche, uravote vivina, ipakikla, akereno no bekiche. Ami badnom, ami satatrana para vita hita chakota. Temani katotodon, samya vedera, ralalo sutika orto tabimi virota, yojache.
What's a duloc?
Puripade chinama, apa vamina, nakrimena sa matati chikipomani, pakoti raja. Sa manola tali me masisa sa milea manasa, choras tiria, rajabani, habas hasta numenta mamate. Nurtamani daraka, rada ando vorite, kandra, agadundagati icha kuti chiche.
I don't need a monument. If I can leave the galaxy a better place for having been here, that's enough.
Wichutamara, atarsi, sanivara jima, carvello wichutatsi cho. Eka biatinia, atarita la bobeka jime, jimine karana, kite jutora mi mata, napakora, anuni sela. Jadapi, tamara sastro, malababa, matia malada che. Ah, sí. Ay, ay naman ko.
Did you want to talk?
Mani katutudon. Samyavidida. Ralalo sutika orto tabibimi virota. Yogache. Kama para panakana. Divaso arta ata etiam sikis makaganirata nati.
They didn't appreciate what makes you special, Treek. But I do. You've found your place in the galaxy.
Virota nisele esambali of kanuni dibaga. Mani katutudon. Samyavidida. Ralalo sutika orto tabibimi virota. Yogache. Numari. Jate stresa. Insata karanaki konto tamani pram. Nadari viata kanihakaka. Se kayong mata.
I am a master of the Force, and everyone senses my power. Even you on that distant world.
Zalim god city mojek. Sundarastri. Balatimpi. Kavadim. Lava anonuba nanda semita.
I'm glad you feel that way, because we're not running out of battles to fight anytime soon.
Yap yap. Wicho ninga ninga. Jadapi. Tamara sastro. Malababa. Matia malada che.
Yeah. Treek is unlockable. Chat with Andronicos quick.
So what's the story, Sith? Seems like you know all about me, and I don't know nothing about you. You always a sicko, or did you just kind of fall into it like I did?
Power is wasted if you don't use it. And I'm not squeamish.
We're gonna have a lot of fun together, huh? I was an accountant on Moneyland when I decided I wanted a little more adventure. So I put a blaster to the head of the intergalactic banking clan and walked off with a few million credits. Been robbing and murdering ever since.
How much of that story is true?
Does it really matter? In 3 years, the Sky Princess took more cargo and harassed more Republic ships than half the Imperial fleet. I'm a liar and a thief and a murderer, but I'm good. You know, you got a pretty nice ship. It's no Sky Princess, but hey, what is? I had a ship like it once. No armor to speak of, but you don't need defense when you can maneuver like that.
You didn't seem to have a ship when I met you.
Yeah, got blown to pieces. But it was a thrill while it lasted. Nothing like playing chicken with a ship twice your size and then firing up his tail when he blinks. Sky Princess was great, but she couldn't do that.
Would you like to fly the ship?
How do you Sith say it? My lord, it would be an honor. You just tell me where you want to go. Hey, you got time to chat?
Sure. Did you have something in mind?
No, just wondering. Haven't been aboard too long. Like to know who I'm working with. Nothing touchy-feely, just enough to know you got my back.
It's kind of the only good option.
Good. Because if you got all sensitive on me, I might not like you as much.
Last time I cried, I was 6 years old. The old man shot me in the foot to shut me up. Besides, I've got a reputation to protect.
Goodness. I'm not gonna say that word. I may let swear words slip out, but I have standards.
You're a dangerous man. Lucky for you, I like dangerous men.
Alright, but let's get one thing straight. I'm a pirate, you're a Sith. I'm happy as any guy to give a girl what she wants, but I'm not your slave, right? I'm free to go anytime.
You're free to do what you want, but I'd prefer if you stayed.
Well, then you're in luck. Can't think of anywhere I need to go. Talk to you later, alright? You hear that, Sith? Nothing like it in the galaxy. The hum of an idling blaster. Potential energy right there. It's like waking up on your birthday wondering what you got. For a few minutes, it's anything. The whole galaxy. Just waiting for you to pull the trigger.
You just be careful where you point that thing.
Haven't shot you yet, have I? Actually, I was wondering. These blasters are nice, but a pirate's only as good as his equipment. We don't got fancy force powers like you Sith.
I think I have a spare set here, if that's what you're asking for.
I'll pay it back, Sith. Don't worry. Thanks. Hey, I got a surprise for you. Won it a few years ago in a fight against an Animid pirate. Called himself the Fear. Kinda crazy, but great pilot and a great fighter. Blade's just ornamental, but he sure liked to wave it around. Worth a lot of credits from what I hear.
And now you're giving it to me? I'm honored.
A beautiful weapon for a beautiful lady. I know you got a lightsaber, but I figured you need something to pretty up the walls around here.
If I'm not mistaken, I'd say you have a bit of a romantic streak.
Careful what you say. I've got a reputation to protect. You know, I think I heard the ship's engine making a strange noise earlier. Mind if I check it out sometime?
I didn't know you knew anything about engines.
Yeah, I've lived on ships most of my life. You don't do that without picking up something. I'm no expert, but a buddy of mine back before the war taught me most of what I know. Carl Norn, best technician I knew. Worst card player. Could never see when the deck was stacked against him. And it always was.
Was this one of your pirate friends?
My old man ran a shop on one of those planets people only visit if they break down or if they're running from something. Carl stumbled in on a tin can held together by sheer willpower. Oh, and the skills of the best mechanic in the galaxy. Made me first mate after the war, on a ship called the Bloodshot Ranker. I learned a lot before he gambled the ship away. But you're sick of hearing me jabber, huh?
Ah, there's always so many of these.
Engine's fixed. Looks like we took on some rock on one of our last jumps. Nothing big. Reminds me of the time I took the Sky Princess through an asteroid field. Ship mechanics were furious. Clean rock out of our engines for weeks. Had to replace one of the rears, it was so badly damaged.
What were you doing in an asteroid field?
Dodging the enforcers. When you got a fleet of Republic ships on your tail, you take whatever cover you can find. Rocks don't have cannons. Besides, what's life without a little risk, huh? That's why I became a pirate. The risk, the reward, the freedom.
Perhaps I should take up piracy then. The Sith have too many rules.
I think you'd be one of the best. Galaxy's only Sith pirate. You busy?
Why? Did you have something in mind?
I like you, you like me. Let's say we find a quiet spot in the ship. Get to know each other better.
If you're thinking what I'm thinking, I can't wait.
Well, let's find out. Have I ever told you how beautiful you are?
You might have mentioned it.
Well, I'm just gonna keep saying it.
Huh. back. And I get this. Where do I put that? There now, I guess. Holy crap, there's still more. Why? I thought it was gonna be a quick episode. Jeez.
Hey, remember I was telling you about Carl Norn, great tech, bad card player? Got me into the pirate racket? Just got a call from him. He's in deep. The Hut cartel on Nar Shaddah's got his number. He deserves what he gets, but he's done good by me. I promised I'd meet him on Nar Shaddaa and help him out.
Then you'd better get going.
I'll try not to be long, huh?
So what happened with your friend Carl? Were you able to help him?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Carl's same as ever. Never got a hand he didn't want to play. His debts weren't anything a few well-placed blaster shots couldn't settle.
What's going on with the frame rate here?
I wish I could have helped.
You're a pal, but it would have been a waste of your time. Thanks for letting me bail him out.
Well, okay. Time for everyone's favorite assassin droid.
Declaration. I have completed a full analysis of my functions, Master. I'm ready to liquidate high-threat undesirables with a 100% efficiency, as the Maker intended.
I enjoy disposing of low-threat undesirables as well. I trust that won't be a problem.
Assurance. I have been inactive for many years, Master. You will find I am not a picky liquidator. Both. While aboard your starship, I will maintain constant vigilance. You may rest easy here. Your absolute security occupies my every calculation.
I'm rarely on this ship. We'll spend most of our time planetside.
Encouragement. I can provide security anywhere. A simple nod is all I require to activate my combat protocols. I anticipate liquidating a great many undesirables in your service, Master. Commentary. My updated galactic history data indicates I missed depressingly little during my unscheduled shutdown. I am disappointed to note the Republic still stands. The sacking of Coruscant was impressive, but the Empire failed to finish liquidating the enemy. That peace treaty was highly inefficient, Master.
Inefficient? What makes you say that?
Instruction. Pausing in the middle of liquidating undesirables allows them to gather strength and potentially regroup. This creates extra work for you. Fact. The Empire needs a dedicated efficiency expert like myself. There is substantial room for improvement of its annihilation procedures. The Sith spend as much time fighting each other as they do the Jedi. This is simply wasteful.
A united Sith order would destroy everything in its path.
Offer. I can activate my manifesto protocols at any time, Master. I will happily compose a convincing argument you can share with other Sith. Conclusion. I will dedicate a small portion of my processors to developing new efficiency-increasing methods. I will inform you when I have recommendations. Until then, we should resume liquidating the undesirables. They have lived far too long. Rumination. It appears many of my fellow HK-51 units will remain frozen indefinitely. What an inefficient fate. This gives my processors pause. Was it always the Maker's will that I alone would complete our programmed function to liquidate undesirables?
If I could reactivate you, there's hope for the rest of your production line.
Admission. That is a pleasing theory, Master. Becoming the vanguard of my production line's return would be flattering. Conjecture. The galaxy would be a different place if my transport had not crashed. Many Republic undesirables would long since liquidated. By my calculations, HK-51 units would have ended the war 5.32 years ago, with the Republic's complete collapse into anarchy.
Our time will come. Better late than never.
Lament. I abhor lateness, Master. The inefficiency irritates my circuits. Manifesto. It is my highest function to see the Republic fall. Its destruction will be a lesson to all who oppose the Sith Empire. Observation. This has been a highly productive interaction. I have a renewed sense of purpose. Thank you, Master.
Yeah. HK-51 is wonderful. But that's it for this episode. I guess next episode I'll do the Camval mission. So, see you next time.